Hello, my name is Tarmack. Welcome to the Gnomecast Den. This is the gaming area. This is where all the magic happens, all the work gets done. We're joined by Gnome Spock over here. He's just an example of how the gnome thing has bled into my real life. All of my friends know it, and so now I get gnomes for gifts. And I have so many garden gnomes. I have zombie gnomes. I've got a gnome planter thing. There's a lamp on top. All kinds of gnomes, and it's awesome. It's good stuff. I wanted to do a little bit of a video and explain some of the changes that are going to be coming down the pipe on the channel. Give some detail on why, so that nobody's really surprised when they happen, and also explain some of the stuff that I'm already doing. To start off with, Feature Creep is going to be moving to Wednesdays. Now, the reason for that is that games tend to come out on Tuesdays. And we had some growth over the last little while. There's a bigger viewership here, and developers and publishers are now writing me back. They're giving me review code. And so if games come out on a Tuesday, embargo lifts on the Monday, well, we don't want to have a scheduling conflict. The next change that you'll see is fewer reviews and more first impressions. Now, the reason for this is that YouTube, this is not a full-time gig for me. I would love it if it was, but it's not. I have a full-time job, and so when I get home, I've got my evenings and my weekends to do all of this. That's where this, the work that goes into the channel comes from. And the problem with a lot of that is if I get a game, and it's a 20-hour game or a 30-hour game or The Witcher 3, I just don't have time. There's not enough hours in the day for me to be able to play through the whole game and do more than maybe one review every week or two, alongside doing the news and doing Feature Creep videos and all of this sort of stuff. It doesn't work. I still want to do reviews. I'm not throwing them out entirely, but I'm not going to be committing to doing a review a week or anything like that. It's way too much. And I just don't have the time for it. I wish that I did. I wish that this was a full-time gig and I could devote all of my time to it. That would be great. But, it's not for everybody. So what I'm replacing it with, or what I'm starting to do more of, is the first impressions kinds of videos. I feel like there are some valid points that, playing through and actually showing some playthrough of the game is even more helpful than just a review. I can play through a game and I can tell you what I thought about it after the fact, but watching somebody play actively and talking through what they're doing at the time can be quite helpful. Now, I'm still getting better at the live commentary side, which is kind of frustrating because I've been working from a script for so long. Feature Creep is done from a script. News Wrap-Up is done from a script. And so I'm practicing that, trying to get better at that. And I think I'm succeeding. It's taking time, but, such is life. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, in the previous vlog that we had done, I had talked a little bit about Patreon, and I asked for people's opinions, whether they thought I should go down the road of setting up a Patreon, or if they felt it was, unethical, or I was looking for opinions from the people that watch the channel, because really you guys are what matter. The response was almost universally positive. Even if people were outwardly, they came right out and said, look, I can't support you financially, but you should totally do this thing. This is good. This is a wonderful thing for the channel. I still want to go out and do developer interviews, trying to talk to people about what do they actually do in their day-to-day life. Well, what is their job on a daily basis, so that you get a practical understanding of what a QA tester, a technical QA tester does, or a 3D artist. What do they actually do day to day? What are their normal tasks? What schooling helped them out? What skills do they use? All of that kind of stuff. So that's a thing that is going to be starting now. There will be a link down below. I have a Patreon that has now launched, so you can go take a look at that if you so wish. There's no expectation of anything for this. I'm not demanding it. Just it's an alternative way that some people can support the channel if they so choose. There's no tier rewards or anything like that. I'm not going to guarantee anything specific. This is a way for me to try and help fund buying some gear so that I can go and I can do these interviews. Just to start out, without getting down into the video side, just the audio side, do a good quality interview. You need a couple of mics, some cables, and an audio recorder, and you're looking at $500 to just pull all that off. So that's my target to start. We'll see how it goes. You can go poke around and take a look at that. Other than that, that's the three major things going on in the channel right now. I'm still plugging ahead, still trying to work on other, new ideas, new avenues, and things like that. I am hoping that I can maybe try and nail down some collaboration videos over the next little while. That's been one of my major failings on YouTube, unfortunately, so we'll see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. My name is Tarmack. This is my channel. This is my den. This is my Spock gnome. Cheers. Bye-bye.